She can sue me for that shit. No,
Yeah,
that's why when Tasha
that's
K got
different.
sued, because
I was
she
about
said
to say, yeah.
specifically, she said Cardi B specifically has this disease, and she gave it to Offset
Yeah.
and her kids. Like she mentioned niggas' names. She didn't say that one Cuban rapper from the Bronx with that one nigga that she married to from Atlanta. She wasn't vague with it.
That's my
Corey
point.
was
Corey
very
said
vague.
she looked like it. What does that look like? I'm pretty sure
But
actually
even
at
though,
some point every woman has looked like a dyke because a dyke is just a woman. Some women
but
wear their boyfriend's t-shirt, they're throwing some sweatpants and
I don't
throwing a
know,
cap.
bro. They
but
going real
look,
deep when you go through the paperwork. Like I don't know
look,
if Rich Doctor really want to spend the time to rate it all tonight to you niggas, but like if y'all really want to, like he got it now, so he can just spread it out, like spread it to y'all niggas for free or whatever. But the part about black people and slavery and apes and shit, I think Anton gonna get a lot of black people to bite on that shit, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all niggas. I think he
you,
is.
Only
you
goofy
know what?
black people, because
If
everybody that's black that know Anton know that nigga
if
don't fuck
if
with black
That's
people.
what I'm
if
saying. That's
if
what I'm
Cor-
saying.
Agree with
if
y'all niggas, but
Corey
it's gonna be
King
people that
had
separate
any
them.
kind of person that was like detective like type shit, man, they would just go through them archives, man, and just man, they would get that shit kicked out on the Lapeef shit alone, bro.
If anybody got
Like all
I was
contact
the
with
thinking
Corey
about
Holcomb,
egregious
emailing
shit
Corey
he said
all I
about
had about Anton, but I'm not even gonna
Negroes
jump
and
into it.
how he hates y'all
You
niggas
sure
and how
emailing
he,
that shit.
you know what
for
I'm
a fee,
saying?
I compile all that shit for Corey.
Bro, you
I'm
know how
good
much
at
shit I
that.
Yeah,
got on
he said some
Anton? It makes
crazy
no
shit.
sense, bro. Like when I was watching House video and they was saying nobody knew that she was an underage person, talking about his daughter. I knew everything about his family. Because, I knew about his daughter going back to the obituary when I posted his father's obituary years ago when I first spoke to Anton. That was back in like 2021 or some shit.
Yo,
Maybe
Corey
19.
might
It
have to
was
hire you as his consultant, man. Shit.
it was years ago, bro. And the reason why y'all never, even back then, I never spoke about her because she was in middle school then, bro. She was literally a kid, like a kid. That was like, to even speak about it. That's the only reason why when I told House, when I spoke to him, I said, bro, I don't even like the fact that you went back and found the video of him riding in a car with her when she was a little girl and put that in your video. I thought that was too far, bro. And that's coming from me, nigga.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Y'all think this nigga's gonna pull the suit? Or he's just trying to pump faking, or you think he's gonna go through with the shit?
I think that he don't want his name on it because he know that it's going to lose. And people keep saying, if Corey countersue, he's not going to lose nothing. I don't know if y'all still got Tasha K interview, but I still got Tasha K live. You go back and watch the interview. Rita owns half of the company. Half of the company is in her name. So I'm anticipating a countersue. Um, and I'm anticipating that Anton is going to lose probably about $250,000.
Off
No bullshit.
off
No
off of this
bullshit.
shit? Off of who suing though?
Off of Corey suing
Corey.
because it is now. Corey didn't make another video about Anton until the video that y'all was reviewing that creative sent. You know what I'm saying, when he was talking about the family, he spent about a week not saying shit about Anton. You know what I mean? Unless you want to count the video that Fighter posted when he did that stand-up comedy and he was vaguely mentioning the situation, and even then he called him Scam Time. He never used his name.
Right.
Then Anton went on, as y'all already know. I don't gotta tell y'all this, but I'll say it anyway. Anton went on for an entire week calling Corey broke, saying he was a deadbeat dad, saying he was a PDF file, linked up with Tasha K, talked about Corey there. So those things could be used in the same way to say, yeah, that's harassment, that's defaming me, that caused me emotional distress, and a lot of people, I think Corey can really argue that it cost him money because of all the money he lost behind the PDF videos.
And Corey could be like, I got kids too. And he had a week of this man talking all this shit about me and talking about how I'm a pussy and I'm soft and I'm shaking and I'm shimmering and he can beat my ass, blah, blah, blah. My kids had to hear that
Corey
shit.
argument would be dead because all I would do is play them the tape of him like, talking crazy about his own daughter. That's all I would have to do, and that's over with.
Cool. Well, that's what I'm saying. You can show that goes back to what I said earlier. I agree. We just play all the stuff how clearly Anton don't give a fuck about what people think about Rita or her reputation. And he don't care. He don't care about how people view his daughter. Because think about it. If your dad talks about and moves like this and does things about your mom publicly, don't that make the daughter look bad? Ain't that embarrassing too?
Mm-hmm.
Your dad treats your mom like shit. Your dad got hoes. Your dad got a fleet of bitches. Your dad was with Mika. Your dad don't love your mom. Is your mom and dad getting a divorce? What's going on? That nigga is emotional traumatizing than anything.
Damn.
Can you imagine being a fucking 17-year-old, now 18-year-old girl with a father that treats your mother
But think about that, Hungry Streaming.
in the world like this nigga do?
Even worse, like dealing with her father, one thing, but dealing with a defense attorney, you got to remember Corey already got an attorney because he got that case against that woman for assault. So he already got a gang of attorneys that's already paid up. Them niggas probably already looking at this litigation, and this probably easy work for them niggas. And I'm thinking, like I was really thinking about emailing that nigga Anton or texting them niggas and being like, hey, bro, do not let them niggas put your daughter on the stand. That's going to be the end of you, cuz. Real talk, no matter how much you prep, when you put a kid on the stand, it always go bad, bro. Every single time. And they under oath. Got to remember that. So she can't lie.
And y'all let me know what y'all think about this, because B-Love is saying Anton is not the one suing. She didn't understand.
That's a good point. But to what's his name's point,
because he's not the one. Because he's not the one suing, but he's the one pulling the strings, and he's the one that putting them up to this shit.
Can I answer that? Can I answer that question to be loved? So I said this earlier when I was streaming, right? Because I didn't even want to tag nobody, do no clout. I really want to get this point out because I think Anton low-key set himself up for major failure. So be loved. I've been to court a million times, dog. And let me tell you like this. And the more witch doctor going through the paperwork on the first paragraph, it talked about the Corey Holcomb situation with Anton. They named Anton as a guest. A defense attorney is going to pull that out. First thing they're going to say is, all right, we're going to invite Leslie Daniels to the stand. Leslie, again, you have never met Corey Holcomb. You wasn't there at the time of the filming. It was filmed at 10 o'clock at night in LA, which means that on Eastern Standard Time in Michigan, it would have been almost 2 a.m. There's no way that your parents is going to say that you was up ever, right? Watching Corey Holcomb specifically, no, right? So we know for a fact now, thanks to House of Hypocrites and Freezy, that Mika was there and your mom wasn't there. So why was you attacked? She's going to have to say, well, the person that was there was my father. Then they're going to ask her to name her father. They're going to say Anton Daniels. And then they're going to invite that nigga to the stand. Then it's going to be a question between the two of them. Why? What did you do that will make Corey Holcomb attack two people that he never met? That's when Anton entire fucking shit is going to be brought into question. And then the jury is going to realize this is more about him than it is about Rita or Leslie.
Yeah, Anton don't have to file to be brought up in the case because Correct. It all stems from him. He can even be called to come in and testify.
Just he like will be called in.
You know what I'm
saying? Let me ask y'all this, right? Is it illegal? You know how like it, and show so the Sherelle in the building. You know, if you try to weaponize the police, that's illegal. I forgot what they call it. You know what I'm saying? But does the court work like that? Is it illegal for you to try to weaponize them like this, like use them for revenge or some shit?
If they found out that they falsified a report, that could be a felony. But making a lawsuit and giving your version of events isn't the same as falsifying a report.
Okay.
But this is their version of events. And so they say that in the lawsuit, it says that Corey posted the pictures of Leslie to embarrass her to her friends. They're not going to be able to prove that Corey Holcomb even knows her friends or give a damn about her friends. When he specifically said in the clip, "This is for you, lame." That's what he said. So, I mean, I think they're going to have a hard time based on the wording of the document versus what we all saw what happened.
Hey, then Mika, she played the reverse card and pulled the same strings on Anton's ass because if anything, she got dragged all over that show.
But
Well,
we know he's using. We all could figure it out because we know him. Like we kind of know how he, you know, what I'm saying, operates and shit like that. But the courts won't know that.
and
To
Mika was
God's question.
she was contractually signed too. So whatever was in those contracts, she damn near didn't even want to speak that nigga name, and he didn't want to speak hers.
Yeah, like
She might even get called in to testify.
That's a good point.
Corey
No,
can bring
no,
all that
no,
up.
no.
damn.
It's a. That's why I said, bro, in my live stream, I said, bro, this nigga don't understand. Like, so let me tell y'all niggas this, bro. I don't know, cause when you go to court, and it's like I said with my ex, I use that as a reference point. She was under the thought process that because she filed the paperwork, they was only going to investigate me. The courts don't work like that, bro. Once y'all niggas get that information over to them investigators investigating everybody
Everything. Yep.
involved, bro. You got them niggas. You ever watch the movies like the Frank Lucas movie when you got that one nigga, he don't care about money. The only thing he care about is doing his job and getting the case solved. It's them type of niggas out there, bro. And what he don't understand is Mika messages could get open with this. Leslie messages, Rita messages, Anton messages, Q messages, because they gonna ask her. I mean, so I'm be streaming. If we're evaluating a child's mental health to the fact, to the point where she couldn't participate in school, we have to. If we're investigating, me and you, if it's our jobs, do we just stop at YouTube? Don't we look at her personal life? Don't we look at the people she's around? Yes or no?
Yes.
Definitely.
So that's what
And
I'm trying to say, Anton. This court stuff always, in my experiences, it dives deeper and deeper and deeper. And the best thing you can do is to not involve yourself in that shit.
I want to, I know therapists can't say the details, but I need to talk to this therapist she went to the very next day.
Now, therapists can be subpoenaed. That's a misconception.
Oh, they can come testify, but I don't know how much they can say.
Any American citizen can be subpoenaed. The president can be subpoenaed.
The therapist is going to be subpoenaed because she's going to have to give her testimony that yes, she actually was affected.
Not just that. I would imagine that the therapist will have to provide a notice to the school to explain her absence. Right? They will have to provide, because she's an Olympic champion. This is a fact, right? So they would have to provide. Yes, sir.
You would have to prove that she was even absent from school for shit like that.
That's what I'm saying, Witch Doctor. This can go deep. And you talking about embarrassment? This is embarrassing.
So any inaccuracies in that whole setup could fuck his whole shit up.
Anyone. And like I said, we just doing YouTube investigatory stuff. These people have access to databases, right? They have access to what we call data points in the technology world. Every one of us have data points. For example, when you sign up for Google, they make you put your birthday in there, your name, your address, all that shit. Those are data points. You feel me? And by the time you get 18, they had thousands of them. I mean, hundreds of thousands of them on you.
Man,
not only that.
Ain't no way that he didn't think this through. Yeah, I think this was just like a pump fake or some shit to get Corey to settle or some shit. Because ain't no way he thought this through with all these holes in this shit.
No, this the thing.
Not only that,
he's a textbook narcissist. They don't really think things do because they think they unbeatable.
If the defense attorney is a motherfucker and they hire like a PI or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They could even subpoena like coaches and fucking teachers and all type of shit, depending on what they got when they question them and shit.
The main person that I would subpoena is the brother, because he already went live. Thanks to Freezy, he went live and said, "Hey, I spoke to Leslie yesterday. She was there. I spoke to Anton and everybody. They said she was good." And then the other brother said, hold on. We got a lawsuit. We have a lawsuit. She is. So you're going to have to explain that to the court.
That is crazy right there, bro.
Because like I said, Witch Doctor, and I'm not gonna use nobody's names on your panel. But again, when I went to court in January, I did use three people videos in court. And these people, all of y'all have interacted with them. I put it on my daughter's life. on my
Yo, did
sunlight.
you use one of my videos?
I did not.
Okay.
No, I used the woman's videos mostly. It was I put it in the back chat.
Okay,
Hey,
what's the name? Then use one of my video against you though in court.
She used one of I put his name in the back chat. She used
Okay.
one of she used his video. I used that first person's because me and her was on there together, and she used his video in court where me and
Oh,
him was
okay,
speaking. But at the end of the day, she had to explain what she like to the courts what she said on the first person's channel because it contradicted what she said in the suit.
Mm.
hey, Doc, you might get served, homie, because today you got served.
Let me see some more of this shit. So the defamation shit, it looked like the let me full screen on my end. It says the defamation, right? Plaintiffs, let me see. All right, Corey Holcomb's podcast of January 2026, right, falsely stated that the plaintiff Leslie Daniels was a dyke. This is a disparaging, homophobic, and misogynistic slur for a lesbian, particularly one who is masculine or butch. The plaintiff, Leslie Daniel, is a heterosexual and is not lesbian.
Hold on, did he say she was a dyke? I'm confused because I don't think he said that. Okay, just making sure.
Also,
He said
I
that
can
she
tell
was
you
white.
with Doctor, this is a non-redacted version. So like the address to like the studio for Corey Holcomb is in there. I don't know if you care about that, but I'm looking at it right now. So just let you know at the time.
Oh, is it on the screen right here?
I don't think it's on your screen because I'm looking on my phone, but it's on line 25 of the parties.
Okay.
Just to give you a heads
That's the
up.
next page.
Yeah,
Man, just take this shit down, DJ. This ain't your style anyway, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just take it down. This
You don't
ain't
wanna
this ain't
There's a
your.
lot of
You know what,
information in there. I'm just giving you a heads up.
you know what, Sim God? Can't I throw this shit in wait a minute.
No,
I
it's
could throw
it's
this
a
shit.
public document, so you can show the whole thing. I'm just giving you a heads up because I don't know how you personally feel about it. You know what I'm saying?
I think I could put this shit in summarize. I could ask Chat GPT to summarize this shit.
Of course. And you can ask it to redact the addresses, and it would do that too.
God damn, Chat GPT a bad motherfucker.
It really
I'm
is.
telling you, bro. Like I use Chat GPT for a lot of different shit I used to always use. It make you use the fuck out of shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Even Photoshop. You know how much things I didn't know how to do on Photoshop, and I rarely know Photoshop. You know what I mean? Let me see. All right, they said the core allegations: defamation, allegedly made false and offensive statement about Leslie on a live stream. You know what I'm saying? Identify her publicly as identified her publicly and insulted her while she was a minor. Let me see. The T-shirt incident.
If
Right,
you want
they
to look for
saying,
the part about the monkeys, it's after when you go to third cause of action, defamation of Leslie Daniels with respect to the T-shirt image, parentheses against all defendants. About line 10, it says at the time at the T-shirt appeared on the screen, defendant Holcomb made it clear to his viewers that the figures appearing on the T-shirt were members of Anton Daniels' families. The depiction of the Black people as apes or monkeys is deeply rooted in racism, dehumanizing tropes with a long history designed to deny the humanity of African descended people and justify slavery and discrimination. Child.
you see,
Bro,
this is
this
why
shit
Anton
crazy.
couldn't put his name on this shit. Cause Anton don't stand for none of that shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying. This is crazy.
That part
This
had me
is
dying
bad.
laughing when I read it, bro. You can keep doing my bad, dog.
Well, I found it too. I found this shit.
It was mean to
Let me
me.
rename it. Oh no, let me see. I gotta crop this. This shit look too crazy. But I got the T-shirt. Let me crop this shit.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
t-shirt
everybody,
nasty.
the T-shirt is nasty work, but it's not like. Come on,
would they? Hey, Doc and Daryl, wouldn't they have to prove? Well, wouldn't the T-shirt have to have their likeness or some shit?
Well, I looked it up. So, I looked it up specifically through Claude and Google Gemini as my other AIs that I use. And so basically those, because the images are distorted, that can be any fat man and any two people, right? And because they're apes, we can't even like really say that it's a man or woman. One can argue because the one on the right is dressed like a woman, but today we can't even argue that because it's dressed like a woman that it's a woman. We can say that that's a man. Literally.
What if the ape identifies as a heterosexual woman?
But then it goes back to the question of, do his daughter identify as an ape?
That
I don't know.
is crazy. That is crazy. Does his daughter identify as an ape is wild. And looking at this shit, bro, I can't even tell which one is supposed to be Rita and which one's supposed to be the daughter, bro. I would probably assume by the height. But looking at that shit don't even. The only thing is the nigga in the middle resemble Anton. But the other two, you can't tell that that's his people, especially the kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that also can resemble Rick Ross or a lot of other fat men with beards. That's what I'm pretty sure his defense will argue. They will have to prove beyond reasonable doubt that that's Anton Daniels.
That was my point right there. That was exactly my point.
That's Mr. Potato Head. What are you talking about?
That is exactly what it looked like. That shit is, man, this shit ain't even that heavy, bro. I think Anton might I think somebody with some sense is gonna tell Anton to let his family let this shit go, bro.
So is that true? This could cost them $500,000.
That's what he said. How much money is it? $500,000 or
Corey
one?
Countersues, right? Or is he already countersuing?
No, we didn't hear what Corey is doing. But how much is they suing him for again?
The principal lawsuit says $35,000.
No.
Those are peanuts for Anton Daniels. He claims he's got all this money and shit. Come on now.
That's all they asked for, 35. I thought it was some million.
Yeah, I thought it was some millions too.
Yeah,
that's
if you look at the very end of the lawsuit, Witch Doctor, it says something at the bottom. Let me go back to my computer. I'm pretty sure it says prayers.
Why are we wasting time with this shit?
At the bottom it says prayers. And it's specifically the prayers is asking for everything prayer for relief. Plaintiffs pray for the following relief: compensatory damages and the amount to be proven at trial, exemplary and punitive damages at the first, third, at every single thing that he's being charged for, or whatever. Attorney fees for the 7th cause of action, costs and expenses of the lawsuit itself. And number 5 says for such and further relief as the court deemed just and proper. So any of the court fees that.
Okay. So basically, the court will decide how much he gotta pay if he lose anything.
If he found guilty, correct.
Okay. I'm looking at it right, and I'm seeing. I just asked ChatGPT, like, to make like a reasonable guess, and they said this shit is like it'll be like in the tens of thousands type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna be like 36 is. I won't be surprised at 36 band, but this is not no like 6-figure type shit right here. You know what I mean? Because he made 6 figures selling them T-shirts. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
Well, how much money did
his
Anton
audience
make
probably don't even. Go ahead.
How much money did Anton make off Corey dragging his name for a whole week?
You see, that's why it's not Anton versus Corey. It's Anton Peoples versus Corey. That's why he ain't got his name up there. Because the court would take all that shit into consideration and scan through their whole back and forth on the internet, and then them niggas gonna realize they're trying to waste the court time.
Well, this the thing. Even without his name on it, people gotta understand his name not being on the actual lawsuit is irrelevant, because these people getting talked about because they are the wife and daughter of who?
The guest, which is
Of Anton Daniels, which immediately brings him in. It's like it's kind of like no, ain't no degrees of separation.
Well,
I
because
think he thought he was being slick by not putting his name on it, but it's no way he's not involved in this because it all stems from his interactions. These are his people. Corey got beef with him.
The other thing I was thinking about was because she was a minor at the time, would the parents have to both take the stand? Even though she's 18 now.
No, they say she's a something citizen. Damn, I forgot what they call it.
Sovereign?
No, not sovereign. It's something like that. They call it. Oh man, a free something. I forgot what they call it, but I don't think she need no legal guardian.
No, not at this point.
So she didn't even need a legal guardian back then, is what they're saying?
No, she needed one back then.
But that's what I'm saying. The case is going to be based back when she was 17, not right now.
But that don't matter though. We got to go off your current age. The case gonna be based when you were 17, but now you 18. You can walk your ass in the courtroom. Now they're gonna reference the case that she was a minor, but now she can do whatever she wants in life without asking Anton to read or nothing.
Right. I know that. I mean, that's Captain Obvious, but I'm just saying, I'm wondering how the courts treat that because court language is something completely different. That legalese shit and how the way they operate and stuff, that's a whole different animal, bro.
You know what's crazy? What Corey can do too? Call Anton as his witness.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you damn right.
Anton as his witness and be like, so what did you say to him?
What and he had to, and he has to show
up. This nigga's an idiot, bro.
And he has to show up. Well, guess what, Doc? He's gonna be held in contempt of court.
Yeah, that's stupid, bro. This whole shit, bro. This shit is when ego goes too fucking far,
right?
Bro. Like, sometimes you just gotta know when to just let it go, bro.
Hey, but if you got money like he's got money, and you gotta burn it. I mean, go ahead.
But it's not even about burning the money, bro. It's not even about the money. It's about your reputation. And not even your reputation. You involving your daughter now. She got a clean slate.
Niggas trip me out about Anton money. Anton has more money than me. Let me say that loud and clear. Let me make that clear. But Anton ain't LeBron fucking James.
Then all of us put together on the panel.
I'm saying, Anton ain't. Let's say his net worth might be $5 million, and that's including assets, properties, and all kinds of shit. Anton can't go buy a private jet. If somebody kidnap Rita, God forbid, and be like, "Give me $2 million," or it's up.
Bro, he was ready to buy the Pistons with the viewers.
He'll have to start selling shit and moving shit around. He has money, but he don't have that beat the system, game changing, fuck the law. I can come and wreck shop. He's not that guy.
I don't know. If I had $5 million, I'd be.
No. You $5
million. I wouldn't have to.
No, I said net worth of $5 million don't mean you have $5 million.
Making fun of thousanders,
You gotta understand.
If I had $5 million, my whole bread would be on autopilot.
What I'm saying is that having $5 million and being worth $5 million ain't the same thing. Liquid money, accessible money. You got it. What you got ain't always what you got to spend.
I see what you're saying. Cause you could get assets, but them shit is not like some shit that you got at hand right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit ain't even in the bank. That shit.
Yeah, you're not liquid.
It's tied up in real estate. Exactly. Right. Anton's not a liquid millionaire.
But that's better though than liquid. Because you're going to get hella credit.
It's better, but it's not better when you're trying to handle business. Because you got to move shit. You got to sell shit. You got to put shit on the market. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of my money is tied up in stock. If some shit came down right now, and I needed a certain amount of thousands of dollars, I gotta sell the stock and wait 3 to 5 business days. It just
And
is
they
what
can
it
set
is.
it at the loss too. That's the other thing.
Exactly. Because the market might not even be up, but I need the money because an emergency popped up. That's why I keep a lot of my stuff in stock, and my wife keep a savings, and I keep a lot. She use regular savings, and my savings is stock portfolios because I just prefer it that way because I usually come up more than just the bullshit interest that the bank give you. But
Yeah. But
it's
overall,
pros
your
and
stock will be
cons.
worth more than what your honey has in that
Yeah,
shoebox.
If
but the pros
if
and cons is that I gotta wait 3 to 5 business days just to move that shit. So
if I
imagine how
was
long it takes to
Corey,
sell a property.
if I was Corey, that nigga would be my number one witness. and ask him on the stand. Didn't you and Mr. Holcomb like behind the scenes come up with a plan and how y'all was gonna like go after each other?
Oh shit! I forgot they said that. I forgot he said that.
Anton said that, and then they gonna play the video.
Yo, free for Corey to guarantee to win. He need a nigga from this space to hit him up, bro. Anybody
That's
from
what I'm
this
saying.
space will give him a winning edge, bro.
He need to go ahead and pay Daryl for as his consultant.
House of Hypocrites.
Even House of Hypocrites, Lakeisha, everything, everybody that I watch, bro.
Mika,
them niggas could have been Corey Holcomb lawyer. Like all these content creators, literally could defend that nigga in court and win.
Mika gonna have to come testify.
And
Because people don't understand how with trials talk about a whole bunch of shit that us seem unnecessary and ain't got shit to do with the direct case. That's why they be so long. That's why Diddy trial was so long and he didn't get charged with hardly any other shit. They was talking about they spent the first week talking about the DV stuff when that shit wasn't even what he was on trial for.
Well, Anton really
we
wants
know
to
he
sue
did that. He didn't even deny that.
He got character though. That's a smart way to go.
No, I get that part
because you're tainting the jury.
And that's the point. And that's why we pulled Mika up to taint the jury of the whole situation of because like Anton he's not gonna be on the sideline of this. If that nigga think
that
he ain't gonna get put on that stand a couple of times because even though he ain't on the thing, it stems from him. He's like the core component.
This is Corey Holcomb
without Anton.
This is Corey Holcomb's best chance to put all that shit. Cause bro, she could be called in. They could even talk about the whole time they was there. Cause you remember we set it up. What was you doing the night before? What was you doing here? To see if she came on that Tuesday, bro. And you have to answer. Ain't no fucking pleading the fifth in no silver case, bro.
You know what, bro? We might gotta do another show about this shit, right? We need to do a show named How Corey Holcomb Can Beat Anton in this case, right? That way that nigga lawyer could watch this whole, you know what I'm saying? Watch this whole show with and take notes, bro.
What Anton is really trying to sue for, but he can't, is for breaking up with Mika, you know? That he caused the breakup between him and his sugar baby, you know?
Right. Corey could be like, okay, you gonna get these 35 grand from it. Okay, cool. But nigga, I'm finna put all your fucking tea on the table, nigga. All this shit finna come up.
Hey, you know it's funny? We over here joking about who Anton or who Corey could call. You know who Anton could call?
Who that?
The nigga the female that's Corey's in trial or going through it with right now.
No, he can't.
No, what that got to do with this? What that gonna do?
It goes to character.
Nah, but they're gonna look at his type of content and that they're gonna already know, bro. I'm telling you, bro. These people are already checking this nigga content. They know that he's on some. That lady's not gonna make a difference.
That woman has nothing to do with it, but Anton can get pulled in because he has something to do with it because this is his wife and daughter. And Corey wouldn't know they exist without knowing Anton or getting into it with Anton. Because he wouldn't attack Anton people without Anton being angry. Then They
Because
got
the
attacked
court's
by
gonna want to
Anton.
know because the court's gonna want to know what is their relation to Corey Holcomb. Like how do he randomly, like, you know what I'm
Pick some
saying, bring
people.
this
A
shit
little,
up.
a man.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
And then what's she gonna say? He hit me.
Nah, you gotta say that my husband or my dad was up there and they got into it. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. There's no way this could go without Anton being mentioned, bro. There's no way in hell, bro.
no way.
Yeah,
Exactly.
facts. It started with him. And who
The
asked
first
who to go
question
on
is,
the show?
what is your
Anyways?
relation or connection to the plaintiffs?
Yep.
I got into it with her husband and her dad.
No, they the defendants, right? Corey would be the
Well, yeah,
defendant.
the defendants. Yeah, my
Yeah,
bad. He the
yeah.
plaintiff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's like going to be one of the first 5 questions fucking asked when they
Hey,
have
bro, can you imagine if they was on People's Court, the damn voice overhead voice? This
Dun,
is the
dun.
plaintiff. Dun dun
Yeah.
dun. Dun dun
Right.
dun.
They show
dun.
that court. Don't you think? Won't they show that court shit in Do they show shit like the on what you call it? Don't
On
they get the footage?
YouTube?
Yeah, don't they get the
You
footage for
can
that?
animate that shit. You
It
can animate.
depends. It depends on if that particular court does
Yo,
filming and shit like that. Not every court has that in it.
Nigga, that shit
Yo.
might be on Zoom.
I almost
You
bought that
should
T-shirt.
animate. You should animate that shit, bro.
Hey,
Almost,
what
that's-
almost bought that
Make that-
T-shirt, but it was $50. I said nope.
Bro, one of y'all should you should animate that shit and make it into like a court case. That shit would be hard.
I definitely
Hey,
can.
Corey should make a
It-
T-shirt and double down on this shit with the court, something
see
to do
that?
with the lawsuit.
Oh,
That
man.
bitch fuck.
No,
Vato
Corey
be trying to
Corey
get a
needs to
bitch
stand-
up under the jail.
Corey
Man.
needs to stand down and just chill
Mm-hmm.
and keep his cool.
He really got the upper hand, to be honest.
Yep.
I know, but you don't want to add fuel to the fire. Just
But
let
you
it
know
rock.
what fucked up? In this whole thing, every time Corey had the upper hand, he went too far. And you know what I mean?
That's why
Yep.
he needs to stop, because he don't know when to stop. Exactly.
This has potential to bring his viewers back up, bro. Last week I saw 7,000, and we went from fucking 23,000 to 7,000. You know?
Dog.
How much was he averaging? How much was he averaging a show? He was averaging those numbers
Anton
anyway,
week
right?
was 23, the highest.
Now,
bro.
before I used to see like 500 in there, probably like I seen 1,000 a couple of times, but it wasn't like
It wasn't like
act-
how it's been.
No, but it was consistent though. That's one thing I would say. It was a consistent amount of number and shit. You know what I mean? But what I think he should have do, bro, is go back to being more doing more intimate content, because he trying to add too much extra shit. You know what I mean? People go over there for the intimacy. They don't go over there for the extra shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corey.
Remember when he was in a storage unit, bro? That show used to be lit, bro.
Yeah, after Corey's
Wait, he used
after
to do
Corey's
his
videos.
He used to do his shit in the storage unit?
Yeah, before he had a studio. Well, he had a studio, and then he went to a storage unit, and now he in this studio. That's why I try to tell people to understand, like, you should have just tore him up and followed him in there. Like, are y'all shitting?
That's
me?
interesting.
He rented that studio, leasing that studio from some small hats. You just can't have a ninja brawl in this place you lease, and it's gonna violate your contract, gonna get you put out. Now Anton get to go back to his studio, and this dude got a,
Yeah.
That's
show
crazy
his
how much
fucking show
property
again.
the Jews own in LA, you know?
Hey man, small. Well, I don't believe in calling them small hats, because I think that's more offensive than the actual word. But for some weird reason, that's YouTube policy. So you just gotta respect it, Vato. But it never made sense to me, because small hat is offensive as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, probably.
Facts.
All the
Tiny
other
hats,
words than that any day if I was that thing. But it's people's page preference. So yeah, watch that word.
Even their religion's name starts with their name, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. As long as you're not saying something, I've noticed that a lot of the words that people have get all frustrated about in this sector, When I watch other channels, they say I'm free.
Yeah, YouTube don't care about that shit. I just looked it up, bro. YouTube don't care if you say the word Jew. You
It's
just
about
can't
what you
use
say,
it. Yeah,
how you say it.
even if you say the word gay, you just can't say like
It's the context.
delete. You know what I'm saying? You can't say you would delete them or some shit like that. You just get you could. You know what I mean?
They might shadow ban you though, you know.
No. It's just the context matters. They the
But
algorithm, the AI.
and you can't control we're gonna shadow ban you or not, bro.
No, you
Shadow
really
ban
can't.
is not just about shit like that. We being up here cussing and all that shit. What you think be happening? Why you think people be like, oh DJ, I didn't see when you
Hey,
go
but the
live?
media will push
Of
that shit
course
before
not.
they push real shit. They'll push all this bullshit before they push
Of
like
course not, because we be
conspiracy.
cussing up a storm, bro. This is why I think I always say share the stream, share it is caring, because I know what it is, bro.
Exactly.
Dog shit in red, goddamn it.
Man,
Yeah. You get Rooster up here, some real cursing and some booty warrior talk. She get real strange.
yeah, real strange, bro.
Real quick.
It shows all the algorithm in the building. As a
By the
matter
way,
of fact, algorithm, since you just come through and you got it after this, Unc. As a matter of fact, yeah, algorithm after Unc. I want to know what you think about the case because you wasn't up here.
I was just gonna say, by the way, Rooster done took his booty warrior ways on
You
tour.
hear me, right?
He's elsewhere right now, like doing this stuff.
I be seeing him on other panels, you know what I'm saying? But he
Yeah,
be behaving a little bit because they ain't know him like that.
yeah. They give him a chance.
Say it
He'll be
again.
back home.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, algorithm.
Oh, what's up, you guys? Uh, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just hearing about this case for the first time right now. I've been stuck in the studio, so I literally just been hearing about this case. So I said, let me jump up and try to get some more information.
Oh, all right. Well, so far, let me scroll up. So, Anton's family, right, is suing
Mm-hmm.
Corey Holcomb. So he's not getting sued by Anton. He's actually getting sued by Anton wife and his daughter. Their names
So
is the
pretty
two
much,
names.
Anton stated in the past. It's by that one sentence.
See,
His
everybody know this
family,
shit.
his family don't move until he tells them to move. Anything he
Exactly.
does is intentional. So he can't
He's a
take that route.
malevolent dictator.
He said, "Don't nothing happen without his say so in his household." So he's using his family as the person who's doing it. So he's indirectly suing Corey over. Okay,
Right. So what
oh,
they
that's
getting
crazy.
sued for is
I remember he dropped a video
two
saying he was
wait a
handling
minute.
some business in LA,
Wait,
so that's what he was
wait a
doing, huh?
minute. Let's get him up to speed. He getting sued for two defamations, right? Two defamations. You know what I mean? Emotional distress, false light, right? And that's because of the claims he made of the daughter saying that she a dyke or whatever, right?
Well,
And
uh,
violating California code. I forgot the code number,
I gotta
but it's a
reset my shit.
code.
Can't hear you.
Wait a minute, is a code where you can't use somebody pictures to capitalize without their permission. So they're trying to say the
that's
T-shirt and the picture that he showed, he capitalized off of them without their permission.
That code will fuck up everybody using thumbnails on YouTube. Is that just California? Because we be
Bro, you know what, bro? A
we
good
be
liar, with a good liar, bro, they would gotta prove if you wouldn't make the same amount of money. If I put you on a thumbnail, you gotta prove if I didn't put you on the thumbnail, I wouldn't make that bread. Because
cause
what are
think,
we talking about? They gotta
so.
prove that if that picture was not in their show, if the show wouldn't make the same amount of bread.
think about how many niggas been used on thumbnail.
So
Sharon,
Anton,
Izzy, Anton,
yeah,
real
Anton have
celebrities.
even done it.
Everybody been on
So
thumbnail.
what's gonna shoot Anton in the foot was his family was the one who said that the daughter was okay the next day. There was nothing wrong with her. That's gonna shoot them in the foot, shoot them in the foot,
Everybody's saying, bro.
regardless. And hmm,
That's what everybody's saying.
it's like you're gonna have too many contradictions. So who's not gonna believe the family? Who's not gonna believe that Anton is not trying to capitalize off of it?
You said the very next day, the family said the very next day she was good. She's strong. She don't let nothing like that mess with her. So
And
it's
all
like,
of them gonna be Corey witnesses.
yeah,
That's what I
like,
would have do, bro. I would have called them to the stand too.
I'm calling all the motherfuckers. I got the video. This is his brother. He my
and
witness.
including the shirt. Like the shirt depicts monkeys, right?
Mm.
But it doesn't actually have their actual face. So I'm trying to figure out how he used their likeness to capitalize. The
Oh
only
my
person
God,
who actually know,
that makes perfect sense. How the only way it could be their likeness if he's saying they look like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
like he
Goddamn.
was very careful. He
Case
was
closed.
very
Case
careful
closed.
to say he was very careful to say, "Hey, leave my family out of this." Like he was calculated by doing the shirt that way. How can you prove that? Well, no one's going to be able to actually identify the daughter through this shirt. No one in this world. So it's a lot of holes in it just by what you told me. And this is just by the information that I got from you, DJ. So I can imagine a trained attorney who knows how to
Mhm.
destroy this. Is
Man,
going to make easy work with it.
it's cartoon monkeys, kind of the Planet of the Apes kinds. Like they don't look remotely human.
Bro.
They don't look like nobody. Matter of fact, the one that I guess allegedly supposed to be her has a light skinned face. It has a white face. His daughter don't have a light skinned face, but this little thing does. It is nowhere near her likeness. It's no one's
Bro,
likeness.
you know what's funny, bro? I think Corey or whoever helped him make this shit, I think they thought about that shit before, bro. And that's why they even
Yeah,
do
they
this.
definitely did.
Cause they could it's
Yeah.
easy to throw them, it's easy to throw his old lady and his daughter face in Chat GPT, bro. And make them
It
into
looks like
some kind of
ChatGPT. It
monkey.
looks weak.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy for somebody to throw them into some AI shit and make them look like monkeys. But
Yo,
that
why,
shit don't look like that.
Exactly.
why his little face
It doesn't
Anton
look like him at all.
built like an egg with legs? No, that's an egg with legs. Somebody said something about an egg with legs the other day. That's an
Yeah,
egg
that
with
video was more
legs.
offensive.
But the shirt
No,
though,
that's
I don't think the shirt gonna
ism.
rock.
That's ism
I don't
line.
Nah, the shirt
They-
too weak. The shirt is too
Yeah.
weak.
Cause I remember
it's just-
that dude that started Black Lives Matter, that nigga D-Ray.
Mm.
And remember the movie Planet of the Apes?
Yeah.
It came out during that time. And the nigga D-Ray used to always wear like this
That
jacket
blue
without
vest.
no
That blue vest.
Right. And the monkey on the Planet of the Apes had the same one, and he tried to sue them, said that y'all fucking with me. And they was though, bro. That motherfucker look just like that.
Did he win?
Hell no, he would. I remember that shit too.
I think was hot about that shit, bro.
That shit is crazy. Then what you call that YouTube channel show that shit? The Indisputed. It's like a spin-off of the Young Turk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I see
Yeah, that
shit.
nigga Richard something.
I mean, a lot of people was rooting for him though. I ain't gonna hold you. I low key thought they was fucking with him after a while. You know what I'm saying? I started to believe that shit. It could have been one of the artists then, but not the whole movie. I don't think. You know what I mean?
Right. Just the one monkey that had the same blue vest
Snitch.
that he used
The
to always
snitch
wear.
monkey. You talking about the snitch one? Yeah. That shit is fucked up.
That's fucked up.
I'm trying to remember a time where he called the daughter a lesbian. He said, I thought he said she should be one, or she, but he didn't call her one.
I got you.
I really can't remember. Yeah.
This is the clip. This is the clip right here. I think it was creative said 32.
When he gets older, like him.
32. Yeah, this man he said he ain't literally like.
Yeah, he didn't say. I don't remember him saying it.
Y'all got me googling the little monkey in the bubble vest. That shit hilarious.
That shit is crazy. Yeah, that's the same one. Yeah, the bubble, the blue, is the blue and tea, like a blue and a light blue type shit. That shit is crazy.
That's the air up there, nigga. Look, nigga, let me tell you something. Don't make no more kids, nigga. That bitch gonna be buying pussy like you after a while. If you don't know, nigga, don't ever brag on no motherfucking what you ain't got. Don't nobody want no kids with you, nigga. Don't nobody want no kids with you. Your prime years, you was a scammer, nigga. You was doing scams. Now that you older and found a way to manipulate, get dude off the screen. Get dude off the screen, man. Who the fuck is that, nigga? This motherfucker cat. I'm the captain now.
Oh, by the way, I just want, hey, DJ.
Let me tell you something. Don't make no more daughters.
Wait.
By the way,
you
dude,
gotta make it where your shit come out.
You say what?
Dude isn't gender specific.
All right, let me say this. He says she gonna be buying pussy like her dad and get dude off the screen.
But
come on, that's not nothing crazy.
Anyone can be a dude. Any gender could be dude.
Not even just that. Not even just that. He didn't say that she actually does this. He said she gonna be buying it like you do. Meaning,
that's what I'm saying,
it's
bro. Like how this man can't. This man don't know the future. He ain't related to Miss Cleo. How he knows she's gonna do this? So how you gonna? This is what I'm saying, bro. This shit is weak, bro.
Yeah, Corey is making an opinionated statement. That's it.
Yeah,
His opinion.
it's like
because I definitely called women dude before.
And if I say you're gonna be a crackhead, like how do I know that you're gonna be a crackhead? Like what the fuck, bro?
Exactly. It's like if I say the Packers is gonna win the next game. Like I'm just making a statement. Like that doesn't mean I'm not saying, hey, I seen this person in the club dealing with another woman, and that's defamation. And when you try to use it to destroy their likeness and image because of it. But if it's one of those things where I'm making jokes,
shows the tattoo mills. None of us. Let me just put this out there, because since we like saying we men and we logical, but I can't tell what's going on by looking at the chat right now.
Facts.
None of us is agreeing with none of this shit, bro. We trying to see if the case is solid or it got holes in it. None of us is not agreeing with him talking about the man, daughter, or his old lady in the first place. None of us is co-signing that shit. I heard not one person half co-signed this shit.
And we know we not lawyers. We just be using logic, common sense, and sometimes some Google fact check stuff. But we know we not lawyers, but we also have reasoning skills. Lawyers ain't nothing but humans. And we humans too, and we got fucking brains. We know how to process and critically think and analyze shits. Not saying we right or accurate, but 2 + 2 is 4 and all that kind of shit. So we just giving some theories. God damn it, expand your motherfucking minds.
I'm not a lawyer, but I play one on YouTube.
Facts.
That comment doesn't say you are agreeing. What comment is saying? What comment is saying that anybody is agreeing with anything? You know what I'm saying? Which one of the comment? Saying that he's saying that the man daughter gonna buy pussy. That is fucked up. You know what I mean? That is fucked up. But that's not him saying that she's a. I didn't hear him call her a dyke.
that community.
Yeah, I can't remember him calling her a dyke, bro.
Yeah, I don't remember him literally saying, hey, I seen your daughter out in public with her girlfriend, this, that, and the third. She's this. He didn't go through those motions whatsoever. And then
now my fault. Tato, he wasn't saying we agreeing. My fault. I was mixing you up with the Pharaoh dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Majestic
yeah.
hero. Any nigga that named themselves Majestic, that you gotta look at that shit side eye. Any nigga that named himself Majestic, the luxurious, you know what I'm saying? All of that shit is like, nah, what's wrong with this man?
I've
Sweetwater.
been annoying him anyway because he'll seek his squirrel ops. Probably he's one of them weirdy poo poos.
Nigga got a house full of mirrors all over, just admire himself. The luxurious pharaoh.
Guess you could play it.
You gotta be.
Black people. Do you hate black people?
I'm a Christian first.
You know what? You know what? Let me find what else he said about that shit.
Now,
I'm a
what
Christian
can
first.
be what can be defamation, right? And no, I'm not saying Corey gonna take it that far. What would be considered defamation? Because Anton said he came on there, he came there to play chess, so he was playing a couple of moves ahead. So when you told him that he sucked the D's of black people, that's more direct. That's more of saying that a person actually does something. You get what I'm trying to say? But it's still a weak thing to take somebody out there for. But that's more so of that versus, oh, she probably gonna be buying pussy like you.
And
It's
shows
really
her
talking about her looks.
and shows her the kid Renee. She said, DJ, he called her a ugly, D word, Ike, at the end of the 5150 stream. I gotta see that shit.
In what way?
He said
Again,
when they
Corey
rap,
talk.
when they was rapping, they was
He
rapping.
talk real he suggests shit. Did he say it directly? Your Anton,
On the
your
rap
daughter
show.
is a ugly D. If he said, you know what I'm saying? The context matters a lot to words. Like people get in their feelings about certain stuff, but in legal shit, the context makes a big difference. You know how people always be like, you will say something, and people be like, well, I feel that you said, but they get to inferring and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't be inferring, like, I said what the fuck I said. Now, you might think I said this, but we got to go off what I said. And people do that a lot, especially on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So what you trying to say, nigga? I'm trying to say what the fuck I said, nigga. What the fuck you mean?
Let me see what he called it that shit. I'm gonna look at the thing too. Let me look at the because I think the
Talking
time
about when they was singing, they got this thing that Corey does at the end of his streams sometimes where everybody like be freestyling over a beat and they be like freestyling a joke.
It's usually at the
stuff
end
like
of the
that.
show.
Yeah.
He do a little rap song. Or he do a free just
freestyle.
a freestyle song.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if they got the link and the timestamp in the documents. They should have it.
I'll see if I can.
All right. Defendant knew that the plaintiff or could publicly declaring the plaintiff to be an ugly dyke by exhibiting it. All right, they're saying it, but it's not putting it in the I'm not seeing the timestamp. It's all good. It gotta be one of these. Let me see.
Yeah.
Got on. That's a starter kit wig. I got some bitches who do hair so good, trying to get famous, so her mind is through. God damn it, I didn't know.
Real quick. So DJ, if that's the case, right? That means every single rapper in this world need to be going up. Every single rapper that's been in beef need to be getting defamation suits.
And this is what I'm saying. The court's gonna gotta take into consideration that this man is an artist and he entitled to what they call artistic expression. You know what I'm saying? So singing a song, make it, even cracking jokes, bro, saying that she gonna have to buy pum pum. This nigga's a comedian, bro. What are we doing, bro?
But I don't see Dave Chappelle saying Michael Jackson. One of the comedians said a joke about Michael Jackson walking around plucking kids up like he plucking up flowers or something, like woo, whatever. I fucked up the joke, but if that, you don't think the Jackson, well, I forgot what they call them, but people still would have sued the hell out of them. The estate, exactly. Like I don't see Macaulay Culkin jokes involving Michael Jackson. And even
So
Dave
that
Chappelle said
means
that weird joke, like if he was gonna do something to a kid, it would have been Macaulay Culkin, cause the kid, you know what I'm saying, whatever he made it, whatever. But yeah, it was weird joke.
hey
But all that shit.
even those celebrity roasters, those celebrity roasts, when you ever listen to a celebrity roast, that means people need to be going down for defamation all the time because they go into the crowd with that. So it's like, what are we doing here?
That shit be vicious sometimes. I fight a nigga at the end of some of them celebrity roles.
Look at all the stuff that they said about Kim Kardashian on them roasts. Boy, them things be vicious, boy.
This is what I'm saying, bro. And what is this man profession, bro? Like, come on, what are we doing, man? It's on a show, it's for entertainment. I think there's some tender shit that Anton is doing, bro. This shit is tenderism.
And he want to put it on his family versus being manning up and being the one who put the lawsuit in if you want it. Because you said don't nothing happen without your say so in that household. Now you want to pretend as if your family is autonomous when it comes towards them making lawsuits. You got to pick a lane.
Trying to get famous, so her mind is through. God damn it, I didn't never say her name, but she introduced herself for a little fame. All I do is play the cards that's dealt in my hand. You ain't a motherfucking man. Let a nigga run up on you like you's a hoe. Motherfucking let the world know. Yeah, talking all that tough shit. But yeah, your husband a straight mark ass nigga. I sat in his lap. The nigga wouldn't even swing. For a little fame. All I do is play the cards that's dealt.
I don't even know where this shit is at. But they said that he referred to her as that shit in the lawsuit. I'm looking at the paperwork right now.
It's in the rap song. Just keep playing it.
In my hand. You ain't a motherfucking man. Let a nigga run up on you like you's a hoe. Motherfucking let the world know. Yeah, talking all that tough shit.
When you're not in my face,
I wanna beat Corey Holcomb's ass. But when you're not in my face, hey nigga, talking all that tough shit.
when you're not in my face,
Corey Holcomb was shaking and scared. Hey, but when you're not in the face, what?
you a bitch like vanity. Your form of Christianity is insanity. Yeah, really like profanity. Look, unhand me, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. Yo, you have no followers. They're all swallowers. Bitches. Men don't like you. You see through, my nigga. Watch me sprite you. Yeah, and tell people what's on the other side. Yeah, you're not real tough. You need another hide. Cause it's not like leather, it's pleather. We can get together, you soft as a feather. Tickle you, cause you a bitch. And you do what bitches do when they get around niggas and you giggle. Lose the ball, no handle, you off the dribble. Fuck it, my nigga. You can fiddle like a slave playing an instrument. I'm not into this. Your motherfucking rhyme style is so fucking intimate that niggas like you. Cause you fuck with Fleece. I seen the interview with Fleece. He was on his Johnson. Yeah. You are not a Bronson. You're not a cowboy. You a cowgirl in a real nigga toy. Yeah. I mean, fuck it. You barely are a boy. You a decoy. I'm a pastor to my nigga. Go ahead.
Tell that nigga to say it again. He gon' motherfucking bend over like a hoe. Cause he already know. You can talk that shit while you on my show. But that sex play, don't bring it my way. Homie, on the real, I think that you gay and you get off watching men get mad. That situation is motherfucking sad. Married a bitch way back in the day. She looked like a motherfucking slave. But now she got the motherfucking wig on her head. You be acting tough, so she's scared. But bring your bitch in my life. I will go raw in your wife. Right? Once, but motherfucking twice. Drive off without saying nighty-night. Your daughter. An ugly ass dyke. I'm saying this shit because I know you don't like. I'm saying it. You know where I'm at. Come see me, motherfucker.
Damn.
So he didn't say that she. What he said, he's saying it because he knows that you don't like. So he knows that it's not true. I'm only saying it.
But it's in a rap song, bro.
Yeah, like stop it.
This is This is some bullshit, bro.
Well, what Corey did was slick because he said it, then downplayed it by saying, I'm saying it because I know you don't like it. So when asked,
Exactly.
he gonna be like, I only said that because I knew it would piss him off. And when I said it, I said it because I know he wouldn't like it. To let people know
so that's
that
gonna clear
I don't
him
know
right
if this
there.
real, don't think that this real, this don't have to be real. I just know he don't like it. And that gives reasonable, that's a reasonable doubt kind of thing. Because they're like, it's kind of a point. And that's really all you need sometimes in court. That's just that one person that like, I can see that. I mean, even if you don't believe it, you can still see it. And that's what a reasonable doubt is. You think a nigga full of shit, but you kind of like, that's a
But you know what else is
possibility that, yeah.
But you know what else is gonna destroy him? In that particular case, he's saying that he knew everything that was gonna go down. I was playing chess. So he went up there with the intention to get this type of reaction. On top of that, he got the reaction he was looking for. Period. He literally got the reaction he was looking for. And he didn't seem affected. He was right back on stream the next day. It didn't affect him whatsoever. It's just that since his daughter at the time was 17, he wants to use this particular angle to capitalize off of it.
Next time one of y'all niggas on YouTube said something about me I don't like, suing y'all asses.
Now, that's what I'm
Super
starting to notice
chats.
lately.
I'm
That's
suing,
what I'm starting
I'm
to
suing
notice lately.
motherfuckers.
Hey, that's what I'm noticing lately. If somebody get the best of somebody in a particular situation, now they talking about legalities.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm
I've
doing
been
it too. That's
noticing
the
that
wave
lately.
now. Fuck no algorithm.
That's the
That's the
wave now.
wave.
Like
Fuck
literally, that's
Sue.
the wave. Anytime
Sue.
somebody say something, I grew up in the era where if you made a joke on somebody and they made a joke back on you, all is fair game. Y'all for to make jokes. Now, I'm not
You
saying
made
that the
me call
jokes
my
ain't
dad.
tasteless. Yeah, you can't throw a punch. You don't expect for a punch to get thrown back.
Yo,
But I
ain't that-
said this back then. I say he put his family, he put Mika, he put all of them in a vulnerable situation by acting that way. But he also said that he did this strategically because he was playing chess.
Y'all know how in the movies is always some white dude with a sweater tied around his shoulder and he got khaki shorts on and shoes with no socks and something happened. He always be like, do you know who my father is? It's giving that kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm suing.
Hey,
do you know who my dad is? I'll sue you for everything you own. I'm suing, nigga.
Hey, one of his super chats, the Anton guy is like, your daughter should be suing you instead, you know?
That's a fact. For embarrassing her, let her know that his mom ain't nothing but her mom ain't shit to this nigga.
The way he talks about women, you know? His girlfriend.
I'm suing. Oh yeah, I'm definitely suing Reese, whatever the fuck.
And I hope he knows that all these text messages and the doctor visits, all this stuff has to be shown. Then he got a history also on YouTube telling people he had other people writing fake doctor's notes. So whatever documentation that he has, he's gonna have to prove that this is also not fictitious and that he doesn't have someone close by writing fake doctor's notes as well.
Also in DB,
It's gonna be a lot to it.
DB hurt my feelings, made me feel bad about myself. I climbed up to the roof of my house and sat there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Contemplate life.
Right.
Should I jump or should I not? From what they said. I'm suing.
Be careful. Be careful, Tourism.
Some of the stuff Reese has said about me in this chat, man. I really think she got a doll in her house, and every time I get an itch, it's her poking it. Some of the stuff.
That's the roots.
She said some evil stuff about me, boy.
We building up the documentation, man. We gotta get this shit in court. We could do a what's the kind of lawsuit where a whole bunch of people sue one thing?
Class action.
We could do a class action on Reese. Get all the dudes she talk shit about, and we do one big lawsuit and just sue her. You know?
Sue for everything.
Everything, which is nothing. We won't get shit out of that lawsuit. So
we might get a couple of cups.
some dirty
We gonna
drawers
get
and
we gonna get a couple
a
of
bonnet,
cups, some spoons. We gonna get a couple of cups, some spoons.
a robe, a bonnet, a couple of wigs, probably. You know, just basic shit.
We can all share it for a day, you know. Just,
Good luck to y'all. Shit.
We just talking shit, man. I don't want to sue her. She ain't worth it.
I ain't soon.
He
Reese,
ain't
I
that
would,
serious
wouldn't
either. That'd be
dare,
weird
Reese.
as fuck.
Reese, I would never sue you. I kind of like to see how far people will go with the stuff that they say.
That's a fact.
Because there's always something in your head that you would never say here. So you're very much capable of it.
Yeah. None of that shit worth suing. Plus, people that saying Anton ain't suing, he could have stopped her. Did he stop her? Did he stop her? It's kind of like
drove her to the court.
if a woman married to a dude and the dude be beating the hell out the children regularly, and she live in the house with him, and she didn't stop him or report it, she can go down too. So yeah, he didn't file a lawsuit, but did he stop her? That nigga part of it. He got control of his house. He's the fucking man. He's the man.
No, my whole thing is if nothing goes down without his say so, he should have just put his name on the lawsuit as if he did it.
Man, he drove her to the courthouse. Come on.
Damn, dog, you did a whole shift already. 8 hours, dog. What time do you start? It's fucking 12:35 a.m. and start like
I'm
at
glad
1.
you know. Hit my cash app, Vato. I'm about to wrap this shit up. I need to give me some motherfucking sleep.
Yeah, I need to get me some ginger ale. Shit.
I'm about to drink me some chamomile and make myself even more sleepy.
Night is about to wake up right now. Is that his on?
It might be. It might be. Let me see.
Why fight a little avatar got a tooth missing? That's hilarious. That's
Yeah, it's Cocolo, you know what I'm saying?
That's fucking hilarious. That dude funny.
But we got some wild cannons out here.
It looked like Anton them is ending their show too. Freezy's live.
Freezy was up there with the print.
Freezy live.
Freezy got the president over there. Having a presidential conversation.
Celebrity?
Yeah, he got a real hood celebrities over
Hood
real hood celebrities.
Yeah, I think we should pull it up.
What?
Nah, let's not do that.
Oh, they still alive?
Yeah, they're still alive.
Niggas.
I'll probably rewind it.
Man, if you rewind it to when he just came up.
Yeah, rewind it. Yeah.
When he just pulled up.
When JP just pulled up, he usually come in hot. And plus, you won't be showing the same shit he's showing. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think Freezy would trip neither, but still out of respect. Shit, Angry Man was reviewing me the other day when I was live.
That nigga had you pulled up.
And then I pulled up him watching at us. So he was seeing us seeing him.
That's hilarious. That's a fourth wall shit right there.
Funny.
And then he just had a laugh and just end the stream and he redirected people over.
Respect the subscribers, sir.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? I respect this shit, you know what I mean? I actually fuck with Angry Man, but I like fucking with him too. Like, you know what I mean? That's because most of the stuff he talk about, I don't agree with. But like as a person, like I don't want him to, you know what I mean? I don't want him to lose his channel or no fuck shit like that. You know.
Listen. I'm finna put the link in the chat. Looks like we're gonna, and I really would like Rebecca to come back up too. Rebecca, if you're still down there, you can come back up. We're just gonna put the link. I'm gonna get rid of this. This is the link, y'all. Because I really think this is the problem.
So as soon as he dropped the
I
link, the
think
first
this is the
person that
problem.
hit the
This
link
is the
is JP.
problem. We want better results in the black community, but we can't even hold somebody like Anton Daines accountable for how he acted during that primary week, that first week. We can't even hold him accountable. The only thing that was done, so when it comes to Anton's daughter being shown,
Devil can't go a day without saying that.
Corey was the only one wrong. I understand that. Put a thumb.
What would you say, Vato?
He can't go a day without saying his daddy's name.
Who's daddy?
He talking
His
about Freezy.
stepdaddy.
He trying
His stepdaddy.
to shoot a shot at Freezy. Freezy.
When you over at Freezy chat, do you be shooting? Do you be saying that shit?
That fool fucking what's it called? Deletes my messages.
I see why. Shit.
I call him. You're always gonna be known as the Anton's stepdaddy. Stepson.
That's crazy. That's fucked up.
Vato, the messy Mexican.
It's fucked up that this man can't review Anton in peace.
Bro, he said that he called everybody on Fight Club like, oh, you guys are all Anton's stepsons. You guys all came from there. Bro, weren't you on fucking Anton's show riding his dick for like fucking months? Shut the fuck up, bro.
Vato, was you on Fight Club?
Yeah, that was the show for a nighttime, yeah.
Oh, I can't remember seeing you on there when I watched it. I ain't watched it a lot though. That's probably why. But I do think a lot of people is hating on Freezy for reviewing Anton. It's like they're trying to hate him out of reviewing Anton. And that's what made me fuck with him. Cause it's like, why y'all hating, bro? Like, why y'all hating on that nigga? Y'all is not Anton. Unless you are Anton. Unless you are Anton. Unless you are Anton's stepson, you know what I'm saying? And you trying to defend him. That's the only way I could see it, you know what I mean? To me, the people who's trying to defend Anton out of the woodworks, I think they Anton's step kids. Or his real kids, because they the ones going out of their way to defend him. It's not like nobody, you know what I'm saying? Anton like the good and the bad publicity. But it seems like the other people, they got a problem with people reviewing Anton more than Anton.
That's another thing. He gotta fix that situation where he says he don't believe no content is bad content. It's all that's what he particularly said. So the content even against his daughter, he doesn't believe it's bad content.
Mm.
The problem is,
but
just because
Freezy did
interesting because there's gonna thing coming out though.
Freezy did a show about DJ and then deleted it, but okay. But that's the thing. I don't care. That's what I'm saying. You care more than me. You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. Just like y'all care more than Anton care. You care more than I care. You care more than I care, and y'all care more than Anton care. What do you mean you're a soldier? You're an Anton soldier?
The chat soldiers.
You say what?
You said chat
soldiers.
Bro, as a grown man, I hope your old lady don't hear you calling yourself a chat soldier, bro.
That's right up there with
as a grown man that might get laid tonight after he come off this shit, I hope you don't say that and fuck it up, bro. I hope you don't fuck it up for yourself by calling yourself a chat soldier in front of that lady, bro. I please don't do that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Damn. God damn, bro. Shit is nuts.
we have ill intentions for Anton, we just trying to excuse that matter.
So shout out to Super Chat for her $5 super cap. She said, for your patience and respect to the rude sister. Shout out to you, Nisha. Listen, shout out to Rebecca, man. She's welcome to come back up. Let me see. House, give me a thumbs up if you're okay with coming.
Hey, you can just do the audio?
Yeah. I'll keep you in the green room.
Okay.
So let me ask you something, Jay Prince.
Not the Diddy green room.
Yeah.
You see, I don't even remember I can't even remember no shit about catering to predators. And as a matter of fact, it was Drip that did some shit that said something about predators. You know what I'm saying? And deleted it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody did show about people and deleted it. I did shows about Simp God. He was just on my channel just now and sent me some paperwork that you gotta pay another nigga for. So what are you talking about? This is what I'm saying. Y'all be caring more than the content creators. Y'all hold on to shit way more than the content creators.
You
Like
got a whole
nobody
song of
gives a
him.
fuck.
You got a whole song
Yeah.
of him.
And he's still over here because it ain't that serious, bro. Y'all be giving a fuck about this shit way too much. Too much investment, man.
No, but he fucks with the song though. Yeah, that shit's hard.
No, but I'm talking about the songs before. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of different shit from before. It's like, bro, sometimes people let that shit be, bro. There's even worse shit that me and people in real life went through and we put behind us, bro. Should I remember back in the days, I done ran off on this, you know what I'm saying? I done ran off on some shit. You know what I'm saying? I done ran off, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? On the plug and shit. You know? Like Plies was saying. You know what I mean? And that nigga was really wanted to fucking violate me, bro. And that shit is in the past now. There's people that done, I know people that done shot at each other, bro. And they cool to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I done seen couples where one of them done call the police on the other one. Couples, and they still together, bro. It might sound dysfunctional, bro. But people just put shit behind them sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
People forgiving each other for cheating every day.
Yeah,
All over
bro.
the planet. All over the planet is men and women that forgave their spouse for fucking off on them. Somewhere right now, it's a nigga and a woman forget. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in
Right,
the
and
world.
this is some YouTube shit, bro. This is not like, I don't know, bro. Y'all harp on this shit too much, bro.
Hey, go ahead with that. So, Jay Print,
No, go ahead.
were you listening to my conversation with Rebecca before you came up?
Yeah.
Yo, you had to because you said you agree with the young lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice how I let her talk and I hardly ever like interrupted her? You noticed that?
Yeah.
She didn't really afford me the same courtesy, right? So I can understand why she wasn't getting what I was trying to tell her. People usually get respect when respect is given. That's just how things work most of the time, right? And when we got kids, Jay Prince, if I'm the father, I'm not going to blame Jay Prince. If even let's just say if me and you get into it, and I'm just calling you all kind of bitch ass ninjas, and I'm saying that you gay for a whole week, and I'm questioning your sexuality. I'm saying that you suck dick, and I'm saying all of this, Jay Prince, about you for 7 days, and you quiet. You just quiet, Jay Prince. After I left your show, you ain't say nothing, Jay Prince. You just been doing comedy shows, minding your own damn business. But Freezer been going in on you for a week on my channel, the Lunas channel, other people's channel. I done went on what's the dude name? What the black coon dude name is? That used to be on ESPN. I forgot his name. I'm showing up on all these people's channels, throwing your name in the mud, and you ain't saying nothing. Then the next week come for your scheduled show, and you just drop a napalm on me by showing my daughter and going in on my daughter and cracking jokes on my daughter and my wife because you a comedian. You can't think of nothing that you could have did to prevent that from happening, Jay Prince, while I was quiet that whole week?
Well, I get what you're trying to say, but there's levels. If me, two grown people get into it, and just say this YouTube stuff, YouTube done jaded people from reality, and I think a lot of these people don't get themselves hurt if they pull this shit in real time. And a lot of people, they still aware, so they know better not to. But a lot of people that comes on YouTube or on this media, they getting carried away with this shit. And for example, Corey Holcomb, let's say he's been doing stuff like this. He's known as a comedian, so people gonna be kind of like, but his impact, if dude would be blasting my daughter and them all online, I'm gonna try to find him in real time, right? And because of his weight that he carries, that's gonna be part of his history. You know, it was kind of funny, so you know there's gonna be history of his joke. Get that nigga off the screen, and it's my daughter. Bro, even though millions of people gonna be laughing at it, bro, I would have to, okay, one of Anton say, okay, he did about the severity of this, because y'all don't think it's severe. I think it's severe. One of
We
Anton
don't think
find
it's
his
severe. I think
kid,
it's severe.
and one of Anton find his kid and punch his daughter, punch Corey Holker's daughter. So dude went to hell, he matched her here. So one of Anton said, okay, you hurt my daughter, I'm gonna come and find your daughter at school.
This nigga JP talking. This nigga JP said, what if Anton punched Corey's daughter? This nigga is wilding.
I don't know what
Hang
he's
around the
talking about.
playground and kick this fuck out of your daughter her shit.
Yeah, now Anton
Y'all,
going to jail, and he's going to be put away from.
wrong?
Now Anton is going to go to jail and be put away from his daughter. Do you see where we going with this?
Well, no, Anton got money, and that's his
got a
probably
case.
first
That's
offense.
what he
He
gonna
won't do
have.
no more than a couple of weeks. He
He
won't do
gonna
no
have a
more with a
case.
couple of weeks.
You gonna have a
You
case.
ain't never, you ain't never.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, House.
Anton don't have to worry about no case.
Yeah,
I'm trying to show you how to prevent this. Where you going with it, Jack Prince? I'm trying to tell you how to prevent all of that. But go ahead, House Hypocrite.
Yeah, but you trying to tell us to be a good Samaritan because we became fathers. That's not reality.
What?
You trying to tell us because we don't want our kids, we don't want grown ass people talking to our kids. We got to worry about how we act like every father and mother got to walk around here like good Samaritans or good Samaritans towards people because we don't want grown people dissing our kids. Because in real time,
It's not good. It's not good Samaritans. It's like if you got kids, you're not gonna go in certain environments because it's dangerous for them. It's not just this shit is crazy.
Better not to come to nobody kids crazy.
Go ahead, House.
They do this shit on YouTube because it's a protection.
Oh, let's share the mic. Go ahead, House.
Ain't nobody following the goddamn morals to the goddamn T. If you beefing with somebody, I don't like your entire family. I don't like your disabled kid. I don't like your goddamn granny that's dead, nigga. If I'm beefing with you and I want to take it there, then I'm gonna take it there. What Freezy been trying to say is we understand the lengths that Corey Holcomb has taken it to talk about his daughter. Nobody agree with that shit.
Right.
What we saying is it's preventative measures, meaning a lot of this could have been prevented. Y'all beefed on the show, y'all could have just left it at that. If now when you go on 10 to 13 different shows and make videos about a nigga, and then Anton was taking advantage of it because he only did his show once a week. So Anton fueled it. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm gonna troll you for a year until that shit stopped when the nigga talking about your daughters. He sent the ether, right? We ain't agree with it. We were saying like, if we wasn't beefing, none of this shit would happen. None of it would have happened and got to this point. Everybody trying to, the Rebecca chick, I don't think she understood at all. The comprehension was off. I'm glad she helping the goddamn black community, but please, Rebecca, don't help us think. Because I don't think you understood what he was talking about. He talking about the cause and the effect. And
right.
Can
So
you prevent that?
here's the do you got kids, House?
No, I ain't got no kids.
Do you got your parents? Your parents still alive?
Yeah, they still alive.
Hey, Freezy, your parents still alive?
Both of them gone.
Okay, one of Anton, because you've been doing shows on Anton, you say use preventative measures.
Yeah.
And one of Anton found the pictures of your deceased parents and your kids, your daughter, and he got a bigger reach. And he planted your deceased mother doing some Chicago drills type of shit against your mother and your daughter. Would you think Anton wrong for that? Because you say because you've been doing shows about Anton for months though.
Hold on, bro. We have never not said
No. I want Freezy to answer that. Would you be okay with Anton? Because you say Anton did a show about Corey for a week. You've been doing shows about Anton for months, both of y'all. So one of Anton dig up some very sentimental stuff amongst your kids. So you telling us now that Anton got the right? Huh?
No, he has. Anton has stated that he's doxed my family. He has the names of my relatives. He knows what I do for.
But he has not posted your pictures of them.
Right. So here's the thing. Right? He posted my mugshot. Okay. So let me entertain what you're saying.
Yeah.
I want to answer.
And be for real though.
No. I want to answer you directly. Actually, it actually was a good question. So, if Anton does that, right, I'm going to take accountability. Why? I'm going to say he's wrong, and he was wrong for doing that to my family, right? But at the same time, the reason why he has not been able to post my wife or anything because I've taken preventative measures. My wife doesn't have pictures on social media. My wife doesn't have social media at all, right?
She don't got no Facebook.
No Facebook,
you
no
don't
Instagram,
have
no Twitter, no Snapchat, no what else? TikTok.
So you don't got not one picture on Facebook where you taking a picture with you and your family.
No, not on social media. That's what you call preventative measures, Jay Prince. Right?
Well, how come you was upset? How come you was upset when Anton said that he was doxing your family? And you was highly upset about that.
Because I'm human.
After you've been whoa. But you've been coming for Anton though.
No, listen.
So why would you be upset that Anton was doxing your people?
You're not listening to me. I understand that Anton got upset. I think House of Hypocrites is saying the same thing. We understand why Anton got upset. That's not our position. You're missing it. That's what I was trying to tell Rebecca. She was missing it. We understand why he got upset. What we're saying is it could have been prevented. If Anton, let me ask you, okay, so I asked Rebecca this question. I'm going to ask you, Jay Prince. Now, I feel like Rebecca answered it very disingenuously. I'm gonna see how you're gonna answer it. After Anton left the 5150 show, that first show he got into it with Corey Holcomb. The notion across YouTube land was that Anton won. You remember that? Most people were saying Anton won that back and forth. Joe Budden said it. I think a lot of people were saying Anton won that those optics, the optics of how that shit looked, they saying that Anton won. So Anton could have walked away looking good, winning that back and forth, all of that. Let me ask you this, Jay Prince. If Anton wouldn't have kept his foot on the gas, calling Corey Holcomb gay and saying he sucked my D and talking about he would have whooped Corey ass and Corey a bitch and talking about bringing his show hosts, his co-host members into the conversation and disrespecting Glasses Malone, niggas on the West Coast. This dude went ham for a whole week. Jay Prince, close your eyes and let's pretend Anton, after he left the Corey Holcomb show, he just did some Christian conservative shit and said, hey, I had a disagreement with Corey Holcomb, but I appreciate the opportunity and I'm gonna just move on and, business as usual. And he just went on and did his own content and did not disrespect Corey none that week. Do you think the next week, January 20th, the next Corey Holcomb 5150 show, Corey Holcomb would have been compelled to show Anton's daughter on the Jumbotron and make all of those homosexual jokes about her? Do you think that would happen?
I would say no.
Thank you.
I would say no.
Rebecca said yes, he still would have did it. That's crazy.
No, I would say he would never did it, but I also would have did what Anton did, to be honest. Because this is Corey Holcomb. If he would have did that, y'all gonna be reviewing him today. That little beef stuff would have died out immediately, and a lot of people won't be eating today because of it. So when you had to take it to the YouTube streets, right?
JP beating his own point right now.
If Anton would have played that Christian stuff, y'all won't be eating today off.
What you mean?
JP beating his own point right now by saying he defended Anton like he a victim. But now he coming back saying that Anton did what he was supposed to do for views. How can you be a victim and also doing the right thing, what you're supposed to do for views?
Yeah, that's like trying to eat your cake and have it right there.
Exactly. So if
you're going for views, you got to take what come with that shit now.
Exactly. So
now, off the Anton and Corey situation, because it would have died out, nobody would have gave a fuck eventually. But by Anton continue to milk the cow, it brought more government assistance to all the content creators. And so it kept his name in the algorithm. And a lot of people got fat. Jay Prince. He brought more food stamps to our sector.
Listen to this, Jay Prince. You're making my point. You just made my point. If he wouldn't have done all of that and just went on about his business, Friesen wouldn't have been able to eat off of this. O'Shea Jew Jackson wouldn't have been able to eat off of this. House of Hypocrites wouldn't have been able to eat off of this. Everybody else, Lakeisha Test, nobody wouldn't have been able to eat off of it. And
but nobody would think grown men would target kids.
Hold on, Jay Prince. And guess what? Also, in addition to that, Jay Prince, Anton would have still been on top. He still would have been going to his platform with 3,000, 2,500 people watching him, right? And Friesen wouldn't have been able to make content. I wouldn't have been able to do it. What I'm telling you, it would have worked out better if the scenario that we just painted, Jay Prince, happened. It would have worked out better for him.
Let me ask you a question.
He wouldn't have had to take out a lawsuit for his daughter and none of that.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Would you rather get punched in the face by Floyd Mayweather?
Or what? Or
and get some bread.
Or what?
What I'm saying, do you hear the
You
question?
got to give another scenario.
Punched by Floyd.
What is he
so meaning
this
that
nigga
Floyd Mayweather punch me or target my kids?
JP doing,
nigga,
man?
We all hoping that we get into a car accident.
He can't comprehend that far.
A nigga like Floyd. You know why? Because we paid after that.
Like, what is he talking about? Can I ask you something?
That nigga was trying to do an analogy, but he suck at them, yo. I think analogies are beyond Jay Prince at this moment. That boy stalled out. He stalled out. You're like, so what if I did this? Friesen like, or wasn't. Oh, that nigga trying to do some kind of comparison, then had nothing to compare it with. God damn. shit. I'm too old for this shit.
Let me
This
ask you something.
processor wasn't
What if
processing
Anton does
enough.
not come out a victor in this lawsuit? What if Corey wins? What if he gets dismissed? Then what are you going to say about Anton?
The play went wrong, but he's not wrong for trying to milk it all the way. Shit, I
At your,
just went
at
to
your
a
daughter's,
gas station.
hold on, wait. At your daughter's expense, you're saying he?
Oh man, milk it all the way at your daughter's expense. That shit is crazy, bro.
Hey, he the biggest bandit, man. Come on. What you expect he was gonna say?
That's crazy. That's what you trying to sue for in the first place. Somebody getting bread at their expense. You know what I mean?
Shit, I just went to a
daughter's
gas station.
hold on, wait. At your daughter's expense, you're saying he's not wrong.
Yeah, morally wrong, but we from the ghetto. Like I went to Walgreens, wasn't Walgreens to a gas station, seen some water on the floor and said, "Fuck it." So, bro, Corey Holcomb been a famous man for a lot of years, and he's pretty big. And what he did was basically hit his Anton family. You think Anton kids and wives been getting talked about forever, but since this Corey, known well figure, he gonna try to milk this. He's gonna try to get paid. He ain't wrong.
I think that some things are just not worth.
It's damn sure worth it. He didn't tell his grown. See, no, the problem is it's Corey Holcomb's responsibility because Corey Holcomb beefing with somebody that's less than him. So it's a win-win.
What's Corey Holcomb's responsibility?
It's Corey Holcomb's responsibility because Corey Holcomb holds more value.
No.
He's well known.
What was Corey Holcomb's responsibility? Answer that. What are you talking about?
Not to be targeting that man's kids. That could get him to get.
So Anton's daughter was Corey Holcomb's responsibility.
I'm saying what I'm saying is, let's say you paid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just me, and you target my kids, even though I've been harassing you. Let's say I've been harassing you for a year.
Yeah.
And while you've been rich and famous, you are very vulnerable. So if you take it upon yourself to violate my kids, that's on you because you're not protecting yourself, being a well-known figure, and knowing that it's almost like all of these. It's the reason why people got to sign an NDA. Where if I meet my broke ass meet a woman on the street and have sex with her, I don't got to give them no NDAs, right? NDA, right?
Yeah.
But if you pay, you can't just say.
Is JP just gonna ignore he been harassing a nigga for a year? In this scenario, he said he just glazed by that. You know what I'm saying? Let's say I've been harassing you for a year. And then nigga pause right there. At that point, nigga, you lucky you still alive. No one lets me say anything about your kids. You feel me? They finna get talked about. Nigga, you just said you been harassing me. Not talking about me, harassing me for a year.
The Milwaukee Menace himself.
I'm gonna roast your whole fucking lifeline, your whole bloodline, nigga. I'm roasting your ancestors and your descendants, nigga. What we talking about here?
I can't do anything because you are a rich, famous man, and so you carry yourself as if you broke or as if you just regular, and you pulling some shit. Don't get upset because my broke ass finna try to get paid off your rich ass. So yes, at the end of the day, this lawsuit is on Corey Holcomb.
Right, but hold on.
What Corey did was he allowed somebody that was beneath him. He let the underdog into his home. And Anton is the underdog, and he fought somebody that was beneath him. You're never supposed to fight nobody that's beneath you, especially when you got shit to lose.
So let me read this super chats and then we continue the conversation. Shout out to 504 Empress for the $2 super cap. Don't know. She said you're wasting your time talking to him. No cap. Shout out to 504. Also for $5 don't know. Thank you, sis. She said Anton has talked about Corey's child and other people's kids unprovoked. No cap. And I haven't even brought that into the conversation. Shout out to 504. She has joined the show. Shout out to my sister. I haven't even brought that into the light. Anton has disrespected plenty of people's kids, right? So
yeah, he disrespected my kids.
Right. So let me say this, Jay Prince. Let me say this, Jay Prince. So this is what I want everybody to know. Listening to the sound of my voice, right? When you're dealing with somebody else, Jay Prince, this is how I was when I was heavy in the street, dog. Because I couldn't afford to get caught doing what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to think for other people too. You ever heard that saying? Like I think for myself. I used to think for myself, Jay Prince, but sometimes I used to have to think for other niggas too, because this dude over here might be high, he might not be wrapped too tight. This dude might just got out of prison and he broke, so he willing to do anything. So when I was around dudes, I used to have to think for them too. And a lot of people don't. Hold on, Jay Prince. Obviously, Anton, he ain't from the street. He don't know what that.
That's a fact, bro. You gotta think for other people around you. Even when you're driving, you gotta think for the idiots on the street, bro.
It's
Wait,
defensive
Freezy said he's
driving.
from the streets? Wait a
Who?
minute.
Yeah,
If
it's
Freezy
the,
just claimed he's from the streets?
yeah, that's what he said back in the day. But he 50, who knows?
Yeah.
But it's like you said, DJ, defensive driving. You can't just drive from what you see for yourself. You gotta drive in a 360 view. You gotta look behind. If a nigga swerving behind you, you kind of know how to get out of his way. You know what I'm saying? If you see him behind you, a nigga been zigzagging the whole time, you gotta put that into you just can't driving straight ahead like do. Fuck no. And you can't live life like that. Sometimes, nigga, you gotta plan for other niggas so you won't fuck them up or whoop their ass. You gotta say, DJ, you ever saved a nigga life
Yeah.
without him never knowing because you just move yourself away from his fuckery?
Yeah, plenty times, bro.
Think
Not
you
plenty times,
you had
but
to think for that nigga.
good enough among the times.
Yeah, that nigga brain wasn't functioning. You had to think for him. Nigga walking around slagging, drunk, bumping everybody, stacking through club. Let me go and get out of here before this man bump me the third time. You know what I'm saying? Because he done then walking through this. Somebody gonna drop his ass eventually, and I don't want it to have to be me. He's stepping on shoes and knocking drinks out of hand. He just, that nigga. I'm out of think for this nigga. Oh, he ain't gonna figure this out. Let me just go to this side of the fucking room.
Yep, especially nowadays, bro. A lot of young niggas, bro, they don't even know, bro. Them be the ones that be doing the most, bro. They don't even be knowing.
I mean, he probably ain't never been put in that position. You got to thank for other people too when you in a certain position, right? So the reason why that's an important thing is because we're putting the onus on somebody like Corey Holcomb. Let's say I'm Anton, right? I don't know what Corey Holcomb done been through in his life. Corey Holcomb, before he came to the 5150 show, he could have walked in on his old lady getting punished by jumping off the dresser, hanging all kind of dick in her ass. I don't know what could have happened to Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb could have a lot of undealt with anger from what happened to him as a child. He could be on medication. He could have missed his medication that day. There's so many scenarios we don't know what people go through. So for us to put the responsibility on somebody else when this is your child is very irresponsible and negligent. I'm gonna tell you something, Bridget Prince. You will go a long ways, not even getting to that point to where you're relying on the other person to do the right thing when you could have easily done the right thing from the beginning.
That's not no. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Freezy is a funny dude. Show the Freeze. Look at Freezy hand on the button just before he about to tell JP some shit. He about to press that no captivity. Let me move in this shit. Look. He about to do a mic drop and look, he got his hand on the button. Look.
He could be on medication. He could have missed his medication that day.
Look, he's gonna the camera. Look,
I don't know.
One thing about Freezy, he's a content creator at the end of the day. So the camera was blurred. So he unblurred the camera. He make it focus. Then he put his hand over the button. Then he dropped the bomb and he pressed the button.
What could have happened to Corey Holcomb? Corey Holcomb could have a lot of undealt with anger from what happened to him as a child. He could be on medication. He could have missed his medication that day. There's so many scenarios we don't know what people go through. So for us to put the responsibility on somebody else when this is your child,
look,
is very irresponsible and negligent. I'm gonna tell you something, Bridget Prince. You will go a long ways, not even getting to that point to where you're relying on the other person to do the right thing when you could have easily done the right thing from the beginning.
That's not no. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Yeah, that's like already, boy.
Let's say you walking with let's say you driving with a trunk full of yayo, right? You just came from the club, right?
Yeah.
And you drive. You know what I'm saying? You trying to.
Why are you driving with a trunk full of yayo from the club?
Shit, JP he suck at analogies. This nigga terrible.
What are you doing? Why are you going to and from the club with a trunk full of yayo?
If you go to the club to sell, he mix. What JP does is he mix other people's stories together in his analogies.
But even that person is an idiot. Why are you at if you got a trunk full of yayo? Why is that not at your crib? Why are you coming from?
What I'm saying is right. somebody done told him that they had a trunk full of yayo, right?
Oh,
Once
okay.
upon a time. Then somebody else done told them they been to the club. See,
Oh,
JP never
okay.
had
Two
these
different
experiences
stories.
himself. Yeah, he never had these experiences himself. So when you
He's
constantly
puzzling
get
them
other
together.
people's stories, eventually he's stitching them together. Like you gotta
I don't think
understand, this man is I'm telling you, just be like, for instance, you can live in the hood, but not be the hood person. You get what I'm trying to say? Not be the persona. You got lots of people that was raised in the hood and heard
Yeah,
other people's
Kendrick, huh?
stories, and they live in their life, through those
Vicarious.
stories.
Right.
Yeah, so when they tell stories, it tends to not make sense
That,
well,
because
bro,
they're
this is why.
stitching
Look,
other stories together.
but look at this. This is why a lot of people from, bro, everybody on the internet that's from the hood was that dude. Like everybody is
Yes.
nobody from the hood that turned out to be a regular person, bro.
you go
It
back,
never fails,
Yeah.
bro.
you go back to hood,
I
don't
give
know
you a
this
great
nigga.
I give
You
you
go
hey,
back these.
so people won't think that I'm hating. I give you a great example, a recent example. You know how we used to always talking about make it rain and all this other stuff. Big Meech just said the reason how that got created. It got created because the big time drug dealers told him no more ones, no more fives. Like you have to give us big bills from now on. And they said the only way to get rid of them was they would just throw them in the club. And that's how the make it rain thing came. But if you and made it rain, they got it from somebody. It was someone else's story. And by the time it got to them, they didn't know where it actually came from. Its origin story. So you got a lot of people that'll tell you, I'm from the hood, I'm from Watts, I'm from this, I'm from that. Yes, but you didn't live the life of those people. You heard their stories and you're living your life through them, through their stories.
Right.
All that is true, but I'm just saying I think JP just bad at analogies because he don't get how they work. I think he just bad at analogies. When he attempt analogies, they be it's a science to analogy. It's a setup for it. And his shit don't be correlating. His comparisons don't be there, and the correlation don't be there to make a proper analogy. So he could say any story. It ain't about what he talking about, the street shit. If you don't understand the nature of analogies, people always gonna be like, "What the fuck you talking about?" At the end of your analogy, and that's what he did the first time, and he doing right.
He does it all the time. I agree. He does it all the time. These are tools he never used before. Like YouTube has opened up his vocabulary, but he still got to learn how to use the vocabulary words and the
Couldn't qualify
metaphors.
for SSI check, you know?
What the fuck y'all talking about?
Tiptoe through these streets to get this shit off, get this shit home, right? They put this shit up. But on the way there, I'm driving and it almost
I just wanted to go on record that it's Rebecca Starr is agreeing with Jay Prince. I just want that.
No cap.
I just want that to go on record. But go ahead, Jay Prince.
So if you just put it on the street, right? You just came from the blood and you got about 3 kilos in your trunk.
Yeah.
And you trying to tiptoe back home, right? You trying to tiptoe back home with 3 kilos in your trunk.
You said I'm coming from the club.
My dumb ass speeding. No, you came from the plug and you just
driving.
kilos.
You driving?
And no, you driving home, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he said the plug, not the club.
You driving home to put that shit up, right?
Yeah.
I'm a driver and I'm driving drunk and I almost smack you. I didn't hit you. I almost smack you. Instead of you keep going, you decide to get out your car and have road rage and tell me to pull over, motherfucker, and try to fight.
Yeah.
So I pull over. I get into the fight with you. And now somebody calls the police. Now you got searched. They searching the cars. You get hit with these 3 kilos, right? Even though I was at fault. But you got more to lose than I do.
Complicated analogy that is still making Freezy point. No captivity. What the fuck is going on? It's still making his point. Because if you got the kilos and you stop to argue with me, who fault is it? That's on you.
Yo, we witnessing JP beat himself in an argument live. Well, not live in the past, but he doing it live. And that nigga is beating himself in an argument and it's fucking bananas.
It's crazy, bro.
Hey, you know what's the crazy part about it? If you play this video for him, he couldn't even figure out he beat himself in the argument. That's wild.
Oh, he ain't gonna take defeat for sure.
They searching the cars. You get hit with these street kilos, right? Even though I was at fault, but you got more to lose than I do because you had 3 keys in your truck.
Yeah, I should have kept
And
going.
I'm a poor bum, drunk.
No.
And here's another question I want to ask you.
You gonna let me answer that?
Who is you cool with? Who is you cool with on this internet that you say you real cool type with?
Who am I cool with?
Yeah.
If I just name one person. Next
Just
level.
name one person.
Next level.
Next level.
Yeah.
If this was next level in this situation with Corey Holcomb, would you be sitting up and let's say Corey came for next level daughter and violated his daughter, knowing the impact of Corey, and next level would get into it with Corey? Would next level be wrong? Would you be sitting up there saying that next level is wrong for trying to sue Corey?
What? So I think you kind of fast forwarded. You went.
I didn't understand that analogy either.
So when next level left Corey Holcomb show, that first show, and everybody felt like next level came out on top in that back and forth. I'm gonna call next level and say, hey, bro.
The whole scenario.
Yeah, I'm gonna call if next level thinking about mashing the gas on Corey and just going ham and disrespecting him and calling him, questioning his sexuality, calling out his co-host, talking about he'll beat his ass. He acting like he tough, and I know he really ain't built like that. I know he really ain't tough like that, right? I ain't saying next level ain't tough like that. I'm just saying we using the Anton example, right? I'm gonna call my homeboy on the first day and say, hey, bro, what next level? What the hell you doing? No, man, bro, that ain't the way, man. Bro, you don't need to do all that. Just do your shit. You already came out on top on the Corey Holcomb shit, bro. You ain't got to be doing all that extra shit, man. Come on, bro. You ain't got to be doing all that extra stuff.
Let's say you don't listen.
Huh? If he don't listen, and Corey Holcomb show next level daughter. Listen, if he don't listen and Corey Holcomb show his daughter, I'm gonna say, bro, that's your fault. That's what I'm gonna say. Cause I tried to tell, bro, what are you doing all this for? What you doing all this for, bro? There's no need to do it. There was no need to do all that. Huh?
Well, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. They got into it. Bro, you get into it with a grown man, you don't need grown people. It's gonna be coming for your kids at the end of the day.
But Anton's
Corey, is Corey responsible?
You missing it, J Prince? Because I gotta let my 504 go too. I wanted to be a good conversation. What you missing it, J Prince? Anton's daughter wouldn't have been on Corey Holcomb's radar at all if Anton wouldn't have showed his ass that prior week. She wouldn't even been on Corey Holcomb's radar.
But I have been in conversations with people on your platform, and it's not your family members, and we have a back and forth. But the moment people bring up people's family members, what do? You put a stop to that shit real quick, right?
Yeah.
Why? Even though, let's say the person started with me, and you was like, I think I had a conversation with Judge A, but you said no. You said, but JP, she wasn't doing all. You took it too far, dog. You took it too far, dog. Even though she came and attacked me, you took it too far, dog, and you put a stop to it, right?
Y'all impressions of me be so bad.
And we won't even talk about the I think I did work on her son. I think I did. I said her son.
Freezy.
He's sick of the impressions. I'm gonna do one real quick. I'm tired of y'all impressions, dog.
Yeah, that's the only thing you could say.
Izzy got that
dog.
shit down.
Anybody say anything on dog after they think it's a Freezy impressive. That man tired of that shit.
But what did you do when I brought up her son? Keep it between y'all, dog. Right?
Okay, so here's the thing, right? This is what you don't know, and I don't really want to talk about Just Jay, but
I'll just.
But let's take. This is what I want to say. This is what I want to say, right? Anybody that's close to me, they know what I represent. If you lead with respect, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get respect. That's just the way life is. Bro.
But that's not all the time.
It's not.
That's the case. We would have a perfect world.
J Prince, it's not all the time. I get you. Nothing is perfect, but usually you can decrease confrontations, people disrespecting you, if you lead with disrespect. Usually, when, like a man that moves with respect, he can go damn near anywhere. Like he can go live in Chicago. He can go get him an apartment in the middle of Chicago because he know how to carry himself. Do you know how to carry yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold you. Izzy Freezy impression is the funniest one. Is Freezy impression, that's the funniest one. That's the only one that be having me cracking up.
So when you leave outside of Milwaukee and you go to other places in this world, J Prince, do you know how to handle yourself? When you in unfamiliar territory? Huh?
Not all the time.
Y'all support the
I know how to
motherfucking
handle
show,
myself,
dog.
I know you can't prevent everything, But 9 times out of 10, ain't nothing gonna happen to Freezy. You know why? Know why, Jay Prince?
What?
Because I'm respectful.
So
And the only time I go, hold on, Jay Prince, let me finish, land. The only time I will go crazy, Jay Prince, and risk it all is if somebody walk all the way from across that side of the room over here to me when I was minding my own business and come trying to mess with me and bully me when I ain't did nothing to them. And if they come from all the way on the other side of the room, when I'm all the way on this side of the room, just to F with me and disrespect me and bully me, which is what Anton was doing, trying to bully Corey Holcomb. It ain't no telling what I'm gonna do to his PUSSY ass, Jay Prince. I might take him off the face of the earth.
You can't make excuses on that people.
Now I'm making excuses. Hold on, go ahead. Hold on, go ahead, 504. Go ahead, 504. Shout out to my sister 504 in the building.
I'm gonna say this: you're talking to somebody who doesn't have any reasoning skills right now. And
Damn.
They making me
wants everybody
feel like I'm
else
saying the wrong thing.
wants everybody else to be responsible for his actions, and that's not how that goes. Anton Daniels has talked about other people. He's talked about Black women, and I'm gonna say this: his wife has no leg to stand on. I don't even know why she put her name on that, because she was present when he has been talking about Black women and calling them historically racial things like hyenas and all kinds of stuff, and she didn't mum a word. So why is it now that all of a sudden you can remember racist tropes and now you're offended, when in whole actuality, while you were sitting there listening to your husband do that, and while your daughter was sitting there listening to him do that, you weren't excluded from that conversation. You were actually part of it because you're a Black woman as well.
Can I say something to this right quick?
All of this BS with wanting to hold somebody else more responsible than the person that obviously put themselves in that position. Okay, I'm not saying that Corey Holcomb was right for doing that, but like I also said, Anton has made comments about his kids. So you can't have something one way and then expect, oh no, my family is off the table. No, that's not how that goes. Because once you put that out there and they see how you move, all bets are off. That's how you move. That's how I got to move with you. If he would have came out there and would not have talked about other people's kids, had not degraded people like he does, then guess what? He probably would have gotten a different response. But that's not how he moves. So Corey Holcomb had to talk to him the way he understands. He had to talk to him the way he understands, and that's the only way to really get to him.
Can I ask you a question? Because Corey Holcomb have done some shit like that too. So let me ask you a question. Do you have kids, 504?
And that's an even worse problem. If you know that this person has this, no, it's irrelevant. If you know you're going onto someone's platform, no, it's not. If you know you're going onto someone's platform that is known to talk about people's kids and go off on them, why would you then, like Freezy just said, why would you put your daughter in the crosshairs of that individual? Why would you do that?
Okay, so I take it that you got kids, right? You start this conversation off by saying that I'm an irrational and you saying some stuff in the chat about me. So your kids are stupid. Your kids are unreasonable. You have some fucked up, ugly, mental retarded kids. How about that? Because you okay with you came for me. You start off the conversation with talking shit about me. I didn't say nothing to you. So I'm finna dog out your retarded, ugly, bamboo-looking daughters that you got.
And by the way, that's against the law over here. You know what I'm saying? In bandit land, we look, man. We're not doing that in bandit land.
No low blows.
How you like that? You should be cool with that, right?
You see what I'm saying?
You
see how he missed the whole point?
And by the way, if somebody on a panel that said that shit about him, bro, yeah, I don't like him doing this shit here, man. This is a bad looks right here.
No, it's your point exactly because you came up on this conversation saying that Freezy is talking to somebody that's unreasonable, basically saying, well, man, with mental challenges. And I'm saying your kids, your
I did not say you had mental challenges, but if you took it that way, a hit dog will holler.
So
what I told him was that he is wasting his breath talking to you. He's wasting his breath talking to you because you are irrational.
Freezy didn't like what I just did. I just seen it all in his face.
I think Jay Prince trying to just make a point.
About your children.
But you talked about.
Yeah, I don't like that point.
Yeah, you know, it is a Jay Prince way of making a point, but at least this point actually worked. This one was actually understandable. He just trying to make the point of she said something about him in the chat. They said since Anton did something, Corey went about his kids. So basically, if anybody do something to him, he should immediately be able to go in on their kids since it was okay for Corey. So I get it. That's good. Good job, Jay Prince.
I don't like that shit right there.
He sounded like he would have give him a gold star.
It was effective.
I was
I didn't like
like
how he
that.
did it, but it was effective though. I'm just going off effectivity, not effectiveness, not the principle behind it. Because he could have made that point a whole bunch of other ways. He just wanted to cuss a bitch out.
Man.
And how, as a degenerate man, I'm sorry. I pray for your kids.
Kids are degenerates.
Hold on, Jay Prince. Hold on, Jay Prince.
Your kids are degenerates.
Jay Prince,
They bastards. They degenerates.
Hold on, Jay Prince. Listen, when she came up and said she felt like I was wasting my time talking to you, you felt like that was disrespectful?
Yep. And so according to 504, she said that, and everybody know JP, but I don't really go off on people's kids, but she came up here throwing jabs at me. And she was trying to make a point that Anton was doing the same shit to Corey, even though Corey wasn't even fucking with him no more. I wasn't even talking to her, and she came up here to do some little punk jabs. And so she was okay with Corey talking about this man kids. So I'm gonna be dragging her kids everywhere I go. So she okay with it.
So
he's right. More people know JP.
Make 504 saying, Freezy, I think you're wasting your time. Equivalent to Anton Daniels going.
That's not all she said, Freezy.
Listen what I'm telling you. Going ham for a week, virtually bullying Corey Holcomb for a week, calling him gay, questioning his sexuality, talking about he would have beat his ass, he a bitch, talking about his co-host. This man didn't stop, Jay Prince. He didn't stop.
When you fuck with people, you can't tell them when they supposed to chill.
That's a fact there, Witch Doctor. What Freezy said.
He was on a marathon, yeah.
When you really look at it, is okay. Corey only does his shows, I think, on Tuesdays. So after that show Tuesday, Corey didn't speak about it. Anton, like I believe that none of this stuff would have came up had Anton left it there, right? But he didn't. He went on a week tour of jumping on different platforms, his show, giving his explanation, going back to the hotel that him and Mika was located on stream at, and continued to pump this information, saying what he would have done to Corey, how Corey was this and how Corey was that. And soon as he responded the following week, Tuesday, now he's offended because of how he responded. Like, it could have been deaded, but he ignited the fire.
Yeah, I agree with that shit, bro.
Like, it was a whole week that he went. Like, it was all the way. It was so much of a rant to the point where everybody was anticipating what Corey was gonna say, literally, and what he was gonna do on this actual show. That's why
he had to go hard or go home, bro.
And that's what it was. It wasn't like Corey the next day started talking about his family or whatever. And it wasn't, and him talking about his family, and I know this is going to be, this is based on how you look at it, but him talking about his family, Anton's using it. He's using that as the catalyst to why Corey's wrong, but he said it himself. He was playing chess. This isn't for Anton's first time his family getting attacked after he done said some wild stuff to somebody. He's had this episode replay on his streams plenty of times. So he knew this was a possibility. It wasn't like it was shock that someone said it. Almost everybody he went into it with, which is a lot of content creators, that some of them went on the deep end and was talking about his family. So he could have somewhat expected this to actually happen. So I'm confused on why he would even pursue with this lawsuit.
This repeated behavior or whatever.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. You honestly think Anton think he got a chance?
He doesn't. It just it fuels the fire. This won't even make it in court.
So this might be for some more content then.
Yep. And fear. It's for content and fear. It's a double-edged sword. It's to let other content creators know, hey, if you try to talk about me, I got enough money to make it a case. Corey's just a catalyst.
That shit is so fucking stupid, bro. That shit is so dumb, bro.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Literally, I was just like, that shit dumb as fuck.
Yeah, man. Like, there's a point in that shit, bro.
That's what some people do. It's like, think about it. Look how 50 does it, right? 50, he'll sue you immediately. Just now, Cardi B's doing the same thing. You say something crazy to her, she gonna sue you immediately because she's trying to stop people from just doing it. So it's definitely a fear tactic.
Motherfuckers be like, I don't want to be the next nigga Anton sue.
Yeah, and what I don't like is this new wave that's happening. Like Unc say something about me, I say something about Unc, and now what Unc said about me, I ain't like how he said it and how everybody was laughing on the panel. So now I'm telling him, you know, I could take your channel down because you said this and you said that. I don't like this new wave. It's like you can't even speak freely on these panels anymore.
Hell no. You could
It's like,
try.
don't be too sensitive. Stay in the chat.
You could try to speak freely, but shit. Niggas, they crucify you, bro. But I still think we do need to be responsible with shit we say to a certain degree, but that shit is crazy,
I would
man.
to that I would say hold your moral ground. Don't allow anyone else to change the person you are by what they say. I respect a person who holds that. If you're not a person who typically walks around and talk about people's kids and stuff like that, you know, don't let someone else's comments about you bring that up. I just believe you're a person who talks about people's kids. That's it. That's how I look at it.
And I do agree with you, Don. I do think he'll regret that lawsuit.
Hey, that's a kid. That's a grown ass adult already, bro. Get it right.
Yeah, I think that
That's
shit is
18 now.
unnecessary. Yep. Anyway, I think we better get on up out of here, man.
I'm out.
It's been Gucci. But we better get the fuck on up out of here. Let me see. Let's see what we're gonna leave y'all with.
Wakanda forever.
This man said Wakanda forever.
Hey, play that mixtape, dog. The preview. I mean,
What preview?
it's
I
here.
got you with this. This is what I'm about to play. Let me see.
I was gonna suggest the Anton song since he been the topic.
You know what? I got ya.
He been the topic of the day. Look at him, the Pope.
Ball from a nigga. With these bitches, ball from a nigga. With these bitches, ball from a nigga. With these bitches, ball from a nigga.
Well, first it was Rita, Tawano, an island girl, cute, she's a diva. Pearly things make six, the goddess wanna leave, you know, it's Carrie and Molly and side chick Mika. Now Mika, she was the front runner of the stable. She wanna be a star since a baby from the cradle. Anton told her he gon' sign her to the label, but it's open box policy and pussy on the table. No, Carrie left, cause she got a sign from the Lord telling her that she need to quit the show and pull the card. He's a Christian first and the closest thing to God, but it's odd when Anton's looking like a fraud. Every dog got his day, every hustler make a way. Don't shit where you stay when you pay for the play. Some too poor to pay, some pay how they weigh. I'm just a fucking doctor, I be staying all the way.
Put duct tape over their mouth. Put duct tape over their mouth.